people, welcome to the Road to Sigmar. I'm Benjamin Cornelius, and this is the introductory video. Today I want to start off talking about exactly what I'm going to do here, how I kind of got started in the hobby, and where I plan to go. So let's get started. Alright, so here we are. This is the underhouse. This is where I'm going to be filming some of this stuff. Hopefully on future episodes we'll have more people stop by and talk about their hobby a little bit, but on today's, I mean, it's pretty basic. I got a lot of things I want to do here, some a little more set design than just our junk, and just, you know, I'm learning how to make these simple videos. I'm going to do this as simply as possible because I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm a dad, a husband, and you know, my family means a lot to me, so making this is kind of my way to document what it is to be, you know, a real human and play these games and I'm really involved with the hobby. I've been playing Games Workshop's games since 1994. Got my first army when I was 12, an Eldar army, and had no idea what I was doing, but I painted some real shitty models. Just like we all start out doing, you know. I'm still not, I wouldn't consider myself the best, or, you know, I'm not going to go win a golden brush or anything, but I know a few, you know, a few things about painting and some shortcuts and tricks to make your stuff look good. And so I guess, you know, after 23 years in the hobby, it's you learn a few things. The past year and a half have been a little bit crazy. Really, the past three. We had a daughter in Frankie. She's 2.5, almost 3 years old actually. So with that was a big hit to the hobby, my little hobby killer the first time. And then a year and a half ago we had, or a year and 14 months ago I should say, we had twins, which destroyed my hobby. In the middle of that, my wife and I moved to San Diego, where we now live, and we finally have a home here, and we're really excited to have our own space. But for the past year, I really haven't got to do much with my hobby. So coming back into it, where I'm gonna have my own space where I can set up some you know, some shelves and like my paint situation and all those kind of things, I wanted to document it, so here it is. I was gonna go right back into 40k. I've never played fantasy, square bases, and you know, the regimental, it never really appealed to me. But now Age of Sigmar kind of does. We also take care of 3 of our nephews, so a lot of times there's 6 kids in our house, which, you know, they're a little bit older. So our oldest there is 11, and he's really starting to get interested in my models, and that's super exciting because it's almost the age I started. So we've been painting a few, and we, you know, we jumped in a little bit to Age of Sigmar. With the 4 pages of rules, and you know, I know it's a lot more than that. I'm learning. I had no idea what to do with this game. Of course, I had some models laying around because I'm a GW fanboy, but yeah, there's so I had, you know, some chaos warriors, and I have demons. So I'm a Khorne player, a demon of Khorne. Have plenty of that stuff laying around. So we jumped in on a couple of games, and he really enjoyed it. And it was simple enough where I could explain it to him and he could see. I tried to show him 40k, but he's not quite there yet as far as the rules go. We also had a few other friends that are interested in this kind of hobby, and 40k is kind of hard to explain how to get into. I know that there's some changes coming where Games Workshop has learned from Age of Sigmar that there's, you know, I think there's some fun stuff on the horizon for 40k. But I'm excited to do something brand new, and I'm excited to share it with you, whoever you may be. Yeah, so Khorne is my love. Gonna see a whole lot of demons. Not sure about the Bloodbound yet. We'll see about that stuff, but that may come too. Who knows? I tend to get a little excited and get everything, as we all do. So we shall see. For my birthday, I got 3 boxes to add to my forces of starter armies, the Demon of Khorne starter boxes, which are amazing. And of course, the models are still incredible, and I'm really excited. So that puts me about 4,000 points of corn demons that I gotta paint up and see what I can do with. So I'm kind of an all-around player. I'm from Oklahoma, which there's not a lot of cohesive gaming in Oklahoma City. There's a lot of smaller groups. I know there are some people who do some tournaments and things, but a lot of it is garage hammer type stuff that I could find. So I was a part of a few different groups, and I love to put on apocalypse games and some more fun narrative type stuff, but not a lot of big events rolling through Oklahoma. Right before I left Oklahoma, they did have the Iron Halo event. It was an ITC event up in Tulsa, which was incredible. Super excited to see that continuing. Year 3, I believe they're on. So being out here in San Diego, I know there's a lot going on in the Warhammer communities, but with Age of Sigmar, I know it's budding. I got my first game in with a guy who was real friendly. He invited me to his home, and I kind of stumbled through my first Age of Sigmar game. We'll see how that, I think I'm gonna be all right. I think it's a lot different than 40K. I didn't expect it to be so different, and I'll talk more about it in the future. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown of where I'm at and what my expectations are. I'm gonna try to do this every couple of weeks. I've got a game coming up tomorrow that I'm real excited about. Second game, I feel like I've got a little more understanding of the rules. I got the Blades of Corn book. I've got the General's Handbook. So I'm reading some rules. I'm kind of putting things together. And I'm excited. I know there's a lot of events coming up here in Southern California, but also stuff that's not too far to get to. So I'm excited about that. So I'll keep you guys informed and kind of have a few topics of how I'm getting started in this thing, and hopefully can sprucing this up a bit too. It's rough, but that's okay. Here we are. All of it's brand new. So welcome to our show. If you like what you have to, what I'm doing here, give it a like, give it a subscribe, share it with your friends. Comment if you want. I'll chat with you. So there you go.